Hello, my name is Ector, and in today's build tutorial we're going to learn a very simple method for building a house with a porch. So let's get straight into it. So I didn't learn this until quite recently. I always struggled with building porches in Minecraft, and that's because I tended to build a house and then build a porch just outside it. And I recently saw a house in real life and it kind of clicked. And that is basically you make the porch part of the actual roof like this. You can see here you have to give up a section of the house to accommodate that, but I think it looks really nice. I think it's a really good way of doing that. So let's just go take a quick look at how to build this. Now you can start with any sized house, you really can, it doesn't matter. I've made this, I think it's 7 by 9, and what you do, you go up 4 like this. At least this is how I built the one over there. You can make this however you want, but if we start off with a kind of normal sized house, like this, and then I've used green clay, and just because I thought it looked quite nice. I quite like clay. It's not often I build with that, so I thought, let's try it out for this house, for this porch house. Let's give it a go, and I think it looks nice. So I'm building it with clay. You can of course use any material for this whatsoever. You can use wood, you can use brick, you can use stone. It's completely up to you. So the next thing I kind of then decided was how big my porch was going to be, and I decided I was going to make it 3 kind of wide. So 1, 2, 3, like that. And now I like building the porch with an upside down stair. I think it looks nice. I think it makes it look like it has just a bit of a lip. So then I kind of put another bit of andesite there, and I decided to have like a 2 wide kind of stair kind of going up. You can make that wider, you can make it smaller. I think smaller is harder. I think it's harder to use when it's one wide, but yeah, it's up to you. It's completely up to you. So kind of keep going with the stairs until you reach the corner, and then let's fill that up like that. And then I just used planks for all of the floor. So let's fill this in like that, and then let's decide. I kind of went with a 1 wide door. You might want to do 2 wide because there's a 2 kind of wide staircase here, but I prefer 1 wide doors simply because you can only open 1 door at a time in Minecraft. So that's how I left it. So then we come to our fences. So I just used normal fences, nothing special, like that. Go all the way around the edge. And then another 2 like that. So that's 3 high. So altogether it's 4 high to match this bit of, the corner of your house. Okay, so let's do that on the other side as well, like that. Now, this is where the magic happens. This is where a very simple kind of technique. Now, to start a roof in Minecraft, this is what I always do. I kind of go to the edge, come out 1, and then start basically doing this old trick. And I'm sure many of you know this and have done this a lot. I sure have. And you kind of go back and forth like that, usually till you reach the middle. Now, we're going to do exactly the same on this side. So this is where I would normally start. So we do that, go out 1, and then do the exact same. So you want to just keep doing that until you reach the middle. And then once you've done that, you should get something like this. Now you can see that this isn't in the middle here. Obviously, it is 1 over. Now you could change that. If you built this out 1 block higher, 1 block out more, you would get that in the middle. So if that's the kind of thing that bothers you, you could easily rectify that. So now what we need to do, we need to extend the corner. So just go up until it covers, the roof is covered by it. So in this case, it's 4, like that. And then we also want to, obviously, we need to cover the side as well. So let's do that like that. I think we need 1 up there as well, just for the inside. So let's copy that on this side. So let's do that now. Very nice, a very nice and simple pattern. There we go, like that. And there we have it. We also need to do this side. So let's do this side quickly. like that. And now comes the very tedious part, the part that I dislike the most when building houses, and that is the roof. Okay, putting all the stairs down. I find it quite a tedious process. So here's a little tip or trick for you, and you can use this in creative as well as survival. What I always do, I always put temporary blocks like this, and then miss one, and then put another one like that. There we go. And we need to actually come out one as well. And that just means you can easily place blocks like that. And then on top of them as well. And that just speeds things up a lot when placing roofs, when placing a lot of stairs. And that really helps. So go ahead and do all of that. Now on this side, obviously, we're going to have that. And then that like that, and that like that. This is what I do standard, and then a row of slabs here as well. Now, the last thing I do to roofs, and let's just go on the inside. Can we go on the inside and do that quickly? Is just get rid of these. I always put upside down stairs like that on the underside of the roofs. I just think it looks a lot nicer, so keep that in mind. Go ahead and do all of that. We just now need to do this side of the roof, so I'm going to do this off camera and then we'll be right back. Okay, and the last thing now, just in regards to the roof. Now, we did it from here initially, okay? Now you can if you want, it's completely up to you. You can make it that high. I think that's a little low. And I quite like the fact, if we look on here, that it's actually asymmetric. You can, that bit goes down a little bit more. Now, if you don't like that, you can either add that bit that we're taking away, or you can just knock this bit off the edge here. It's kind of up to you. Either or works fine. Like many things in Minecraft, it's kind of completely up to you to do it however you choose. So let's just put that back. I obviously add another bit of fencing there just to finish that off. And just to finish off, I think I quite like this, is put 2 blocks there and then put some fence gates like that. And that is basically it. All I've done to the house is just, add a few niceties, a bit of foliage around the edge, put some more windows in, and then kind of decorated inside a little bit, I've not really done too much. Now inside, this is quite a small house, so you might want to make it bigger, and I think a bigger house of this will look really nice. You could easily, if you make this bigger, add a second floor to the house. I think that would work really quite nicely, but I just wanted to show you a very nice and simple way of making a house with a porch, and I think it looks rather lovely. So there we have it. That is how to make a house with a porch. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, a like or comment is always very much appreciated. If you want to subscribe as well, I have a whole playlist full of tutorials, so go check those out as well. And if you want to see me do a tutorial on anything specific, then do let me know in the comments below. As for me, I've been Ector. This has been how to build a house with a porch, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.